This feels a little like a bit like one of those silent discos. So yeah, afternoon everyone. I'm James McBriar. I'm the head of sales at VettingGateway. And today I want to talk to you about something that sits right at the heart of hiring, but often doesn't get questioned enough. And it's how we verify employment history. Despite all the innovation we've seen in HR tech, everything around here today, this part of the process is still largely stuck in the past. We've actually been doing it this way for over 100 years. So I think things do move on in 100 years, but not this so far. So what I want to show you today is this, and it's why the reference chase is ending and what's going to replace it in 2026. So let's see if this works. Oh yeah, it works. So, a bit about me. So I've spent the last few years working in digital identity and vetting. I've been helping all sorts of organizations, from big recruitment agencies to small and large enterprises to one-person businesses. I've been helping them build trust into their hiring process. And the one thing that's been consistently true across all of them is employment verification is still one of the biggest bottlenecks in hiring. In our business, we work with a lot of very highly regulated industries, and it's always the case that, the criminal record check's back in, the right to work check's done, everything's done, and we're waiting 3-4 weeks for references to come back in. So it's not ideal, and as I say, it's a massive bottleneck in hiring. So if we start with the problem, the way we vet today is built on what I'd call trust by assumption, not by proof. So we assume CVs are accurate. They're not. References are reliable, we assume that too. And we assume that all the processes around hiring are all consistent and everyone does them the same, and they don't. In reality, it's slow and unreliable. It's exposed to fraud, risk, and it creates huge compliance problems and exposure across the business. And these issues don't just sit in HR, they become real business risks across the whole organization. If anyone has been living under a rock recently, you'll know a lot about vetting in the government, and things aren't done consistently, and mistakes are made. So, if we break that down a bit further, there are, I think, 3 core failures. So the first one is time. So, at the minute, the process takes weeks, not days, not hours. Chasing employers, chasing applicants, waiting for responses, following up repeatedly. I can see lots of people's faces, lots of people nodding, and that is painful. That is a really painful part of HR. The second one is accuracy. So up to 75% of CVs contain inaccuracies. Unfortunately, a lot of candidates embellish and some lie on their CVs, and references are subjective really, and quite often completely unverifiable. We also in our business have encountered reference farms, which are illegal offshore places where you can buy a reference. So there's problems all around it. So the third one is risk. So when vetting is inconsistent, organizations take on legal and reputational exposure. One bad hire can get in the news and can affect a company's reputation really easily. So what we end up with is weeks lost, claims unverified, and risk completely unmanaged. So the old way versus the new way. So let's compare the 2 approaches. So the old way with reference chasing is emails, phone calls, follow-ups, subjective statements, inconsistent processes, and a paper trail that often can't be audited or is really difficult to audit. So the result, is delays, uncertainty, and compliance risk. So now compare that to the new way, and that is AI-powered employment verification. So direct from source payroll data. So candidates consent to it, it's completely GDPR compliant, and it's consistent, it's repeatable workflows, and it's a fully defensible audit trail. The result, speed, accuracy, and peace of mind. So, the solution, as I said, so what's actually changed? Well, the key shift is this. The most authoritative employment data is not held by HR teams, it's held by HMRC. And with AI-powered employment verification, we can now access that directly, and that gives us 3 key advantages. So first is the source. So it's instant, accurate records, which confirm employer dates, earnings, and no employer sign-off is required, just the candidate. So the second is consent. So the candidate shares their own verified data, and it keeps everything transparent, and again, as I said, GDPR compliant. Third is the audit. So this scary word of audit. So every check produces a time-stamped, defensible record, exactly what compliance teams need. So instead of chasing people, you're accessing the truth directly from the source. So let's look at what vetting is in 2026. So what does good look like? Well, organizations that are winning on talent have made a clear shift. They've replaced friction with confidence, and they focus on 3 things. And that's speed, but speed that scales. So verification in minutes, not weeks. Especially in highly competitive, candidate-led markets, speed is really important. It's also about data that you can defend. So it's objective, not subjective. It's time-stamped records that stand up to scrutiny. And finally, candidate experience. Again, in a really competitive market, candidates, this is their first interaction with you. It's almost the start of the onboarding process. So a seamless candidate-led process that builds trust from day one. And candidate experience is at the heart of what we do. So I'll leave you with this. So for years, we've accepted that the reference chase, is just part of hiring. And it's just, oh, it's painful, yeah, chasing, but it's what we have to do. But it doesn't have to be anymore. We now have better data, we can make faster decisions, and we've got more defensible outcomes. So the future of vetting is simple. No more chasing, no more doubt, just verified truth. So if you want to see this in action, we're just down there, stand AA01 by the wall. We've also got an amazing sweet stand and a wheel that you spin around, and you can win Amazon vouchers and chocolate and all sorts. So yeah, come by for a chat or grab me after this. So any questions from anyone? No. No questions? Okay, thank you all for your time.